Guys, yesterday we discussed Java is object oriented, Java is the platform independent. Java is object oriented and what? Java is a platform independent and Java is open source product, right? Guys, Java is what? Open source product or not? Java is platform independent and Java is open source and Java is like, object oriented, right? There's a points yesterday we discussed, guys. And today class, let me start the first application, guys, regarding the Java. The steps to design the first application. We need to see the flavor of practicals, right? Steps in the first application, guys. Because basics are very, very important. You should be strong at the basics, definitely, right? That's what, guys. First application, maybe it will take 2 days. Today and tomorrow I'll take the first application itself. Because in the first application only we'll see like how to compile, what is a compilation, what is the execution, how to write the code. This all comes under first application, right? That's what, guys, bit important. Try to focus. If you have any small questions, please immediately raise a question. Okay, good. Okay, step one is, what is step one? Tell me. Okay, steps in first application. Step one, step two, step three, and what? Step four, right? Totally need to follow the 4 steps, guys. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Exactly. Okay, step 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 1 is what? Tell me. Guys, what's the step 1 to write the application? First step, first application. Tell me, yaar. First. In your paid classes means first step is declare the class. Second step is write the main method. Write the print statement. It's not like that. Yeah. First step is itself is write the application. They should be doing the first step itself is what? Write the application, right? Exactly. Because after writing the application, what is the second step, guys? Yeah. After writing the application, we need to give the file name, right? We need to save the code, right? Tell me, yaar, save the application, right? Save the application. First step is what? After saving the application, we need to check your application contains any syntactical issues, right? Guys, your application contains what?
Compile the application.
We need to check the syntax errors means what? Compile the application, right? So nothing but step 3 is what? Compilation process, right? Exactly. Last step is what? If everything is correct, we need to execute the code, right? Execution. Execution process, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Guys, total 4 steps, guys. Write the application, save the application, compilation process, execution process, right? Yeah. Guys, first step we need to check, write the application. Right? Yeah, write the application, guys. Guys, to write the application, first of all, we need some editor, right? Guys, to write the application, first step is what? We need the editor or not?
Yes, correct.
So that I want to write the editor, right? Coming through, then I can compare in production. Mahesh, please mute. I think you are listening to some other class also, it seems. Yeah, write the application, guys. Write the application means what? Maybe on the meeting, office meeting. Yeah, write the application, guys. Write the application means what? Guys, to write the application, we require some editor, right? We require some editor, guys. To write the application, to write the code, we need editor, right? Guys, we need editor or ID required, guys, basically. Guys, to write the application, guys, somewhere we need to write the code, right? To write the code means we need editor or what? ID, right? To write the code, guys, we need editor or ID required. What's the editor, guys, here? Editor is a tool or software. Editor is a it's a software. Just it is for the writing the code, guys. Editor is a software used to write the code, right? Used to write the code, right? Used to write the code, guys. Editor is a software used to write the guys. Editor is a software used to tell me, editor is a software used to write the code, right? Exactly.
Yes.
Generally, what are the editors that we know? Maybe in the academic level, we have the notepad, right? Notepad is there. Maybe some extension we are using notepad++. But in Generally, classroom examples, Notepad is outdated concept, guys, old versions. Notepad plus plus also worst, leave it. We need to go for the Node edit plus editor is there, guys, which is like bit colorful editor and it's like colorful editor, guys. It's like no user interface is good actually. Editor is a software used to write the code, guys. Generally, we have editors like Notepad, Notepad plus plus, Edit plus, like n number of editors are there. We decided to use which editor, guys? Here, Edit plus, right? Guys, we decided to use what? Edit plus. Don't use the Notepad and what? The Notepad plus plus, right? Is it clear now? Good. Because today you try to download the first software like Edit plus software, guys. Just you can go to Google. Mm. Guys, you don't ask others, please, huh? So you're the software developer here. You're the software developer means we need to take care, right? Yes, can you hear me? Yeah. There's an edit. Just you can type the edit plus right here. Just you can type edit plus download, right? Exactly. Because if you type the edit plus, if you type the edit plus, it's like edit plus free trial version, guys. Sir, how many days it will be trial? 30 days, guys. Sir, after 30 days, what we will do? We will not use this edit plus. Guys, go to this website directly. If you go to this website, this is website, guys. I hope you're able to see this one, right? Download edit plus 5.5. No, just click on this one, guys. Automatic download will start. Initialization means what? The next finish, right? I think don't ask any explanation about the initialization here. Yes or no? You should be strong at the things, guys. That's what Is it clear now? What happened this one? Yeah, guys. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, I already have IntelliJ IDE in my computer. Can I use that?
Yeah, you are new to Java. You already know some basics of Java.
No, I'm new to Java.
If you're new to Java, it's not recommended to use the IDs. Definitely, someone took the control here, please. Who is doing this drawing and all? Someone took the control. Please. Yeah. Because the point is what? See, who is asking that question, guys? IntelliJ ID. Who is asking that question? What's your name? IntelliJ ID. What's your name?
Akriti.
Akriti. Yeah,
Yes.
Akriti. Actually, in the real time, we will not use edit plus, definitely, right? In the real time, we will not use the notepad plus plus edit plus, guys. In the real time, what we will use, tell me, Akriti? Definitely in the real time, we'll use IDs only. Okay. In the real time, to write the code, guys, to develop the application, we're using IDs only, right? What are the IDs generally we will use? We have Eclipse ID,
NetBeans,
we have the NetBeans, we have
MyEclipse.
IntelliJ, and we have VSC. These are the popular IDs, guys. Guys, first Eclipse, next IntelliJ, next VSC, next NetBeans. Okay, VSC means what the full form, guys? Visual Studio Code, something like this, right? Exactly. Guys, in the real time, what we will use to write the code? Do you think we will use like, editors, sir, notepad plus plus edit plus, sir? We'll use IDs, sir. Yes, in the real time, where we will write the code.
In
ID.
ID. Guys, definitely we have to know the real-time standards. In our classes, always we'll follow real-time standards. It's not like in a mid-pay class, always edit plus, right? Yes, but initial classes, it is recommended to use edit plus only. The reason, like, in edit plus, everything we need to write the code, right? Everything, declare the class, import statements, packages, exception handling, everything we need to write the code. Okay, but ID, what happened, Akriti? ID, if you know ID how to use, most of the code is generated by ID itself. Like import statements are automatically done, try catch blocks are automatically done, exception handling automatically done, variables initialization automatically done, collections code automatically generated. It will shows all the predefined methods. You need to select the methods, loops automatically generated, setter and getter methods, constructors. These are all automatically generated, right? Guys, yes or no?
Yes.
These all
Okay.
code is generated automatically. If you are new to Java, if you generate the code, then what happen here? You're able to understand the things or not?
Not able
Right?
to understand.
That's what. First, use the edit plus. In edit plus, everything we need to write the code so that we'll get the clarity about. Okay, we'll get the clarity about the Java. First 1 month, you will go for the edit plus, guys. Then after 1 month, you got some idea about the Java, right? Then start generating the code using ID concept. Guys, start generating the code using what? ID, right?
ID.
I think that is more meaningful, right?
Yes.
Guys, sir, no, that is a more
Yes.
meaningful or not?
Yes.
That's what, guys. Always you need to follow the standards here. So editor is a tool or software. Editor software used to write the code. This is editor, guys. Today install the editor. Okay. Once the editor, first few days you'll go for the editor. Install the editor, guys. Don't ask how to install the editor, guys. What we will do? Install the editor means click on next, click on next, click on next. Don't ask like how many next buttons, guys. In general Amir paid classes, they'll write 3 next buttons, 1 finish button. One guy is saying like, when you download the software, it goes to downloads folder. And I hope you know, right? Once if you download software, to go download folder only. Guys, you want me to show that location where it is downloaded?
No. 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 No.
Tell
That's
me,
fine.
once if you download the software, it goes to download folder only, right? We can change that to what you can change here. Yeah, guys, install the editor. Install next finish, right? Exactly. Guys, once the installation is completed, this is the book symbol. This is the software folder, like image, right? Edit plus, guys. Is it clear now? This is a software image folder. Edit plus, right? Yeah, this is edit plus, guys. Good. Guys, just yeah, I'll write the code anyhow. This is edit plus, right? Once you figure the symbol like this image icon, you can decide edit plus installed properly. Sir, what is the ID full form, man? Guys, what is the ID full form? The ID full form is what?
Integrated development.
Integrated development environment, right? Integrated development what? Environment, guys. That's IDs. It's also like software only. Use it to write the code only. Don't think like ID will execute the code, right? No, in ID we will write the code. To that ID we will add the JDK software. That JDK software will execute the code, right? Guys, do you think ID will execute the code? Guys, do you think ID will execute the code? Most of the faculties are saying ID will execute the code. And ID, how will execute the code? ID just is a software where we can write the code, right? Who will execute the code? Under that ID, we need to add the JDK software, right? Then only it will execute the code, right?
Yes.
That is a basic point, guys. Even they are missing that basic point. They're saying like, it go for download folder. If it is your internet speed is more, it will take the 1 minute to download. The stupid explanation will never increase, guys. We'll go for the application point of view, mostly the real time how the use cases will be done, right? Yeah, we'll get the more use cases, guys, and more assignments in our classes. Okay, no worries. I will take care about you guys. Your responsibility just to do the work. What I the work I given. Okay. Yeah. Yes, integrated development environment ID, Eclipse, IntelliJ, VSC, NetBeans. Yes, in the industry now frequently used ID is IntelliJ. Unfortunately, IntelliJ after IntelliJ VSC ID, after VSC Eclipse ID, but mostly these days they're using IntelliJ, guys. And we have one more ID, STS ID. What the STS full form anyone knows? STS means what? Spring tool sort. All the Spring applications they're using Spring tool sort only. STS ID. Okay. These are the very frequent user IDs, guys. Eclipse, IntelliJ, VSC, NetBeans almost all outdated. Yeah, we are not using NetBeans in our industry. So Eclipse, IntelliJ, VSC, STS, NetBeans. These are the most popular IDs, right? Guys, tell me what is the difference between this editor and ID? Guys, an editor, everything we need to write the code. Whereas in ID, most of the code is what? Guys, whereas in ID, most of the code is what?
Automatically generated.
Auto
Most of the
generated.
code is what? Automatically, na? Okay.
Yes.
Generally auto-generated, but you're saying automatically, na? Okay, feeling important. Automatically generated, right? Exactly. Most of the code automatically generated like what, guys? Like, import statements are done automatically, auto import, right? Yes, we no need to import the data. Auto import is there, right? Auto import. Next one is what? Exception handling code generated automatically. Exception handling code generated automatically. Setter and getter methods are generated automatically. And the constructors are generated automatically. Constructors generate automatically. Next one is what, guys? It will override the methods automatically. Overriding methods. Okay. It will generate the annotations automatically. Generating what? Annotations, right? Exactly. Because if we talk like this, multiple things are generated automatically. Auto import, exception handling, set and getter method, constructors, overriding methods, generating annotations, etc. Right? Exactly. Guys, you tell me initial classes, which one is recommended then? Guys, initial classes, which one is recommended?
Edit plus.
Later, write 100% code, right? Later, use ID, try to generate the code. But real-time standard is what? In the real time, are you using editors? The real time, are we
Yes.
using editors?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
No,
we are
ID.
not. Everything is ID concept, right?
Yes.
And these days, one more bad thing here in Ameripaid classes. Okay, myself is also Ameripaid class only, but the industry standard, right? Guys, definitely you attend some other classes, right? Definitely you feel the difference between other class and my class, right?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Guys, please respond. Maybe you attended some other classes, definitely. I know that. You know that. So you definitely got some difference, right? You feel the difference between other class and this class, right? Definitely. Yeah, that's the point, guys. So the editor means everything we need to write the code, guys, whereas ID, most of the code is generated. In the real time, we're using IDs only, definitely. So write the application, definitely. Initial classes are going for edit plus, guys, 1 month classes. Big topic, guys, collections, exception handling, multi-threading, these type of big examples, lambda expressions, method references, right? In lambda expressions, method references, I will not write the code. Instead of I'm writing the code, Eclipse ID will take care about the code, right? Because even without Eclipse ID, writing the code is very, it's not at all possible here. Because Eclipse ID, if you type the control space, automatically you'll get the predefined support, automatically click on enter button. Its work is going good. But in ID, in editor means what? Everything we need to write the code, right? Okay, see, this is ID. In advanced Java, I'll take this example. See, in editor means what I can do. Can I type the request? See, guys, how I write the code? Request dot. I can type the get parameter. If I type the get PA, automatically I get the method. Just you can make the username. Okay, then you can take the string X variable, right? Like this, guys. So session object I want to create HTTP session. HTTP session equal to what? Request dot get session I will write, right? Yeah, this is the way how you will write the code. Guys, this import statement is automatically done. See, even unfortunately I removed this all imports, guys. Observe carefully, removed all imports. Then what happened, guys? It's all showing errors, right? Then control shift O will import all the imports or not again. Guys, if you want to see the magic, I removed this data now. I removed now how many lines is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this now. So this is showing predefined support, right? We need to import these all the classes. Control shift O. Then what happened, guys? All the import is done, right? Yes, yes or no? That is the
Yes.
advantage of ID, guys. That's the advantage of ID. Because here you want to generate the constructor. Assume like int employee ID is there. Here you want to generate the constructor. Right click here. Right click source generate constructor using fields. Just click on OK. Then constructor automatically. This is the constructor. Yes, see employee ID is there. Like that, some more properties like string employee name is there. Employee salary is there, right? For these three properties, let me generate the constructor. Source, generate constructor using fields. Just click on OK. This is the constructor, right? Guys, are you able to see the constructor or not? This is the constructor for these three properties. First servlet, ID, name, salary, convert that local data to instance data. You don't know what is the constructor, leave it, but constructor is generated or not? You need to write the setter and getter methods. The real time, who will write these constructors and setter and getter? Automatically generated. Select this all the properties. Select all the properties. Just click on OK. See, guys, this much code is generated by ID itself. This is get ID, set ID. So get name, set name, get salary, set salary, get serialization ID, get set serialization ID, right? I hope at least you got some idea about what the advantage of ID, right? Guys, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in ID, what happened, guys? Most of the code is what generated. That's for initial classes. You can go for the edit plus. Today, you need to install this edit plus, right? Exactly. Guys, let me write the code. Open this edit plus, guys. Open edit plus. Go to the file menu as usual. Guys, open this edit plus. Yeah, go to the file. Guys, initially blank screen will be open like this. One blank screen will be open, right? Yeah. In the blank screen, guys, go to the file menu, click on new. So you want which file? Tell me. HTML, CCP, Perl, Java. Which language you want? Select that language. Tell me, which language you need?
Wow.
Java. Java. We need me. Select the Java. You get the Java first application, right? Class based. Inside the class. Inside, I already told you in the last class. What I discussed that point, guys. Inside the class, can we write the logics directly?
No.
Java is object oriented. Everything is a class based, right? We need to write the logics inside the class. Java is object oriented. Deals with what? Deals with what? Classes and deals with the class and objects, right? Yeah, guys. But I declared the class. Class name is test class. Inside the test class, can we write the logics directly?
No.
No. Here, good morning message. If you write, we got the error, right? This is invalid. So inside the class, directly writing the business logics are allowed, not allowed? Not allowed, right?
Not allowed.
Directly writing the business logics, not allowed. Then what we guys will do? Tell me, what you guys will do? Case 2. So inside the class, define the method. Just let me define the main method, public static void main. Just you can write string array RJS, right? Open brace, close brace. Here we need to write the logic, right? What are the logic we need? Guys, yes or no? I think this is valid. So inside the class, write the logic using methods, right? Yes or no? Inside the class, write the logics. Write the logics using what? Method, right?
That's
Exactly. Okay, that's a point, guys. That's what here. Go to the file menu, click on new Java, right? In Edit Plus. In Edit Plus to write the file, guys, open the Edit Plus. I think I don't want this. These points are not required, but for my satisfaction, just let me write the point. Open Edit Plus. What you will do then? Open Edit Plus. Guys, after opening Edit Plus, what next step? File menu, right? Open Edit Plus, file menu, click on new. In a new, select the Java, right? Yeah, select the Java, guys. Then you get the Java first application, right? Like this. Okay, give the class name is called test class, guys. Test class, right? Exactly. Because now tell me, test class, I return the message like Ratan world. Guys, this is Ratan world, right? This is Ratan classes, Ratan world, everything. Yeah. Guys, now tell me, in the project level, do you think like one class is sufficient to write the logics?
no.
No, right? In the project level, definitely have hundreds of classes, guys. Definitely, hundreds of classes. To understand that point, guys, that more clearly explain later. But to understand that, in my application, I can have multiple classes, right? To justify that point, guys, to justify that point, can I declare some empty classes here? Class A and what? Class B?
Okay.
Guys, the application can have one class or multiple classes.
Multiple.
Generally, in Amirpet classes, what they will do, other classes, they will write the everything in the single class. If they write everything in the logics in the single class, main method in the single class, data accessing, everything is there in the single class, right? But do you think like application point of view, everything will write in the single class? No, right? So we have the separation, right? But if you observe clearly, within one class, if you write everything logics, okay, then the scenario is different, right? Like accessing the data is different, right? If you write the code in the different classes, the accessing is different, right? Or both are same? What do you say? If you write everything in the single class, the behavior is different or not? If you write some different classes, means behavior is different or not?
Yes, sir.
That's why that is the case. You need to take the application in multiple classes format or single class format.
Multiple.
That's what, guys. To understand that point, in every example, like later classes also, I will try to add the multiple classes. One classes contains services, one classes contains model, one class contains main method. Okay. In that case, in the main method, we will write the main process, like data accessing logic, right? Service class and model class, I can make it a separator. Like that, we need to write the code, yeah. Okay, to understand, to justify that point, just here I'm declaring how many user-defined classes. Guys, here I'm declaring how many user-defined classes. Total 3 classes I defined. Test class, A class, and what? B class, right? Out of 3 classes, 2 classes are empty. Okay, fine, leave it. But total I defined how many classes means 3 classes, right?
3 classes.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Java is everything is class based. That's what here in above example, tell me, we are using in above example using how many user defined classes? In above example, we are declaring in above example, we are declaring 3 user defined classes, right? How many user defined classes? In above example, we are declaring 3 user defined classes. What are the 3 classes? Tell me. Test class, A class, B class.
A class.
And in above example, I'm using some predefined classes also. Nothing but James Coaching classes. What are the predefined classes here I'm using means, guys, maybe if you know C language, printf is a predefined function, right? Printf is a predefined function I'm using, right? The printf function is belong to some header file, right? Bundle. I need to include that header file, right? Sir, I don't know C language. Leave it that point. Then come to the Java. Guys, here I'm using 3 user-defined classes, and even I can use a James Gosling classes are not predefined classes. In this
Yes.
example, unfortunately, system class and string is a predefined classes.
Yes,
What
sir.
is the use that I'll tell you later. But we use like how many classes means 2 classes, right? Yeah. In above example, in above example, we are using two what? Two predefined classes. Yeah, exactly. 2 predefined classes. What are the 2 predefined classes? Tell me.
System and string.
System class and the string class, right? Yeah. Because in C language, printf is a predefined function. That function is belongs to header files, right?
Yes, sir.
In the same way, this class are belongs to some packages, right? Just like
Yes,
header
sir.
files.
Mm-hmm.
So in C language, printf is a function belongs to header file, but Java we are using predefined classes. This class are belongs to what? Packages. Yes or no?
Okay.
In Java, predefined classes present in what? Present in packages.
Predefined packages.
Definitely.
These comes under which package?
There's these two comes under the package like java.lang package.
Okay.
Okay. So system class and string class, guys. System class and string class belongs which package means java.lang package. If we take the array list class, collections, guys, array list and collection, this belongs to which package like java.util package. Okay. If we take the file and file input stream class, this belongs to java.io package. Guys, java.io package, right? Like this. When we use the predefined classes, the predefined classes belongs to the packages, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are packages?
Like, what are the packages? Package is a bundle where it contains all the classes.
Okay.
Just like, if you know C language, header files concept. Header files contains functions, right? Because C language is a procedure oriented.
Okay.
But Java is object oriented, right? Everything is a classes.
Yes.
The class is there in the bundle like package. The package is a collection of classes, right?
Okay.
So Java almost all contains like, Ankita, 7,000 classes, 7,000 plus classes are there. That's what James Gosling done, like, he will categorize like, some packages, some 20 packages, 30 packages. How many packages are there? I'll tell you later. But he categorized like, java.lang package. He will place all the basic classes in the java.lang package. Some 120 classes, some 200 classes, some 300 classes. All the collection related information placed in the util package. Okay, like that, James Gosling will maintain some packages to maintain the predefined classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
In this example, how many classes we are using? Predefined classes?
2.
What are the 2 classes?
System and string.
And those 2 belongs to which package?
Java.lang.
And we need to include that package or not?
They are predefined, so
That we need to include, right?
yes.
When we are using the predefined support, we need to include that package or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We need to include the package using import statement. When we are using the predefined support, I need to give the location of that files, right? Where is that available? So when we use the predefined classes, guys, we need to import the classes, right? When we use the predefined classes, whatever the predefined classes we use, guys, we need to import it. When we use the predefined classes, we need to import the classes using import statement. Guys, using which statement? Import statement, right? Exactly. Guys, basically there are 2 ways to import. There are 2 ways to import the classes. What are 2 ways? Tell me here. One is like, importing application required classes. Application required how many classes? Importing application required classes, guys. Application required how many classes? 2 classes, right? Arey yaar, this example, how many predefined classes we used?
2.
Importing guys, this example we use just 2 classes. Import only those 2 classes.
Java.lang. Java.lang.
Java.lang.system class.
Yes, sir.
Next one is what? Import java.lang.string
String.
class. Like that we can import. But application point of view, some cases, you know, while working, when I'm working for the product development, guys, in the product development, maybe we are using more classes. In that case, assume like java.lang package, I use 20 classes. If I use 20 classes of java.lang package, means how many lines of imports are there? Java.lang package, I use 20 predefined classes in my application. 20 predefined classes means then how many lines of import statements I need to write?
20.
20, right? Writing the 20 lines of import statement recommended or not recommended?
Not recommended.
Yes, or no? Writing the 20 lines of import statements are recommended?
Not
No,
recommended.
No. 5, 6 are okay, fine. 5, 6 are definitely. 5, 6 are okay. In Eclipse ID, this is like Eclipse ID definitely import the class one by one only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like this. 5, 6 classes are not a problem. But assume like 20 classes means what? This many number of imports are recommended or not recommended?
not recommended.
Not
Then what I
recommended.
can do? Instead of importing this many number of classes, can I import all the classes?
Yes, sir.
Importing
For
what?
Java.Java.
Star I can use, right? Import
Star.
java.lang package, I can use star.
Star.
Star represents how many classes? All classes, right? Guys, but most of the cases you are going for the first approach only. Even in Eclipse ID, we are not responsible to import the class, automatically imported. Eclipse ID will automatically import the classes like, you know, one by one only, not like, you know, star based. But rare cases where we have the more lines of imports are there, try to eliminate lines using star symbol, right?
Okay.
Guys, are you clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys,
Sir, can you tell me one thing? Sir, above one is the basic program for Java. System.out.println Ratan. Even if I'm not importing Java.util,
it will work fine.
It will work. How?
Because Java contains packages, right? Java contains 14 packages basically. Maybe if you know first application, without this import statement also it will work.
Yes, yes.
The reason like, you know, Java contains 14 packages, 14 predefined packages.
Okay.
Java contains how many packages, guys? 14. Java contains like, you know, 14 predefined packages. Out of 14 packages, guys, the default package in Java is java.lang package. It means without importing java.lang package also the code will work fine.
Okay.
But you need to understand, right, what is the import and why we are importing. That's what I'm explaining with import statement. After first application, I will tell you this point. Without importing also, I can run this example only. Okay, because java.lang is a default package.
By default, it will import.
Java.lang package is automatically imported if you're imported or not.
Okay.
That is a default package. So if you're using some classes, we are not importing means because those are the like java.lang package classes. But remaining 13 packages, definitely we need to import, right?
Okay.
Definitely we need to import, right? Yeah. So Java predefined support in the form of the packages, guys. Java predefined support in the form of what? Java predefined support in the form of what? Packages, right? In the form of packages, guys. Java contains how many packages? 14 packages. Out of 14 packages for the default package, java.lang.
Java.lang.
That means import is optional. Only for the java.lang package classes.
Okay.
But remaining 13 packages, import is mandatory. Right? That's what. To understand that point, just I'm making that import, right? Yeah. How many ways to import the classes, guys?
2 ways.
2 ways, right? What are 2 ways? Importing all class and
Star
including required classes, right?
individually.
Yeah. So which one is mostly recommended means individually recommended. Like
Yes.
what required, just you can import those, right? What are the classes required, just you can import those classes or not.
Yes,
That is the point, guys. That is the point, right? Yeah, I hope you clearly understood this point, right? But this is very bit important, guys. Okay. I hope you understood the point, right?
Yes, sir.
This is write the application, guys. So write the application is done. We written the application.
So
Okay.
if we import all the classes means with the help of star, it causes any memory loss.
These days memory overheads is not that much important here because these days memories are very cheap, right? Even your system you're using 8 GB, 16 GB RAM, right? Then think
Yes,
about the
sir.
production environment system. In the production
Okay.
environment, how much the RAMs they can use. So memories are very cheap these days. So there's not a problem. Memory overheads. Is it clear? Memory point of view, it's not a problem because they have the huge memories, right? Yeah. There's any questions, please, guys? Tomorrow you have the class. So tomorrow I'll do the compilation execution process. That's important.
Sir, can we
we-
join tomorrow's class without payment?
No. Tomorrow you need to complete the payment today. You
Okay.
try once, try to complete the formalities, guys, so that we'll share the material and all because we enter into subject, right?
Yes, yes.
Try to do it. Mostly try to do it. Even if you are not done, tomorrow you can join the class using same link.
Because this is my second class, and I wish to join tomorrow's class, and sure will done the payment
Fine.
process.
So you join the tomorrow class, guys. Saturday, Sunday, no classes. Saturday, Sunday you can take off, or Saturday you need the class means I'll take the class. It's not a problem. Okay, tomorrow we have the class here. Tomorrow you'll go for execution process and all, comparison process, execution process. Okay.
Sure, sir.
I have paid it, but I have not got the material.
Samir, wait just one day. I'll share to the data because once these guys they will change the link, but they didn't inform you. But that's what. Please try to make the payments. Once if they change the link, they'll give all the mail IDs so that I'll forward the required materials documents to you. Okay.
But I have already paid.
That's what. Just wait a second. Remaining guys, just wait. Once the link is changed, so that I'll share the data. That's what. Just wait a minute.
So just a small
Samir.
I've just gone through the course content for this session. So it is mentioned that we'll be covering the updates of from Java 9th version till 13th version, right? So we'll be going through the on a very high level. We'll just go through the topics, or we'll be going through the examples as well. I mean, detailed discussion.
Examples only.
So
Because Java 9th version, we have the private methods in the interface, right?
Correct.
And collections contains list contains off method, right?
Yes, sir.
And like a 10th version, we have the var keyword, right?
Okay.
And 11th version, we have the try with the catch resources are there. Different concepts. Like that, if I discuss even the point means I'll take it practically only. Theoretically, what's the use of discussing the point? You tell me.
True. Yeah, that's what I want to get clarified.
Even if I discuss one point itself, at least one example about the one version, at least if I give the practical, at least you can apply in your public project, right?
Exactly.
Even discussing more the things are not important. How much you discuss practically, that is important, right?
True.
That I will follow that approach only. No worries about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, class 4. This is first application. Today just we done the first step, right? As I think everyone is writing the notes, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys writing the notes or not? I feel like you are writing the notes, huh? Try to write the notes and join the tomorrow class using the same link, okay? Using the same link, you can join the class, huh? And try to complete the formalities.
So after payment through GPay, how to inform?
We have the mobile number, right? And this mobile number have this WhatsApp also. Just you can share the screenshot and share your name and my name and batch time. That's it.
Okay, with along with the email ID.
Along with your email ID. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So we'll be getting a payment link, sir, is it? Or
GPay, this is the details I placed here, right?
okay. So
This
is
is
there
the
any
Sir,
other
will you
payment?
provide the videos also?
Definitely, right? That's what. Just to, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, link will be changed. Once the link is changed, they will take the guys who are paid those email IDs. They'll share you the Google Drive link all the videos. What the first one, first.
Sir, will you
Demo class on.
Sir, will you provide the video class course video, whatever you
Yeah, every
teach?
day you get the video.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Even first demo class onwards, they'll share you. Okay, from first class onwards. What we done up to
Okay.
now also.
Sir, apart from GPay, can we get any payment link or something? Is it possible?
Here, I hope you know this link, right? Here 9 a.m. where we are sharing the class notes.
Sorry, I don't know about this.
Then, guys, this is a class note. I think you're not checking the class note. Then.
No,
This is
actually,
a
today
class
is my
note.
first class.
Oh,
I
good,
did
good.
That's
This is a class note. Basically, we will share in day basis. CA 9 a.m. for advanced 9 a.m. When you open this, it's asking password for this one. Password for this link is Java.
Okay, okay.
If you try to open this, here the class 1, class 2,
Hello.
class 3, class 4. What we done, here all the notes is there. And here payment details, GPay is there. And here we have the ICICI Bank details are there. And here first 2 classes videos are there. Okay. And even yesterday class video, if you need, I will place the link for the yesterday class also. Go to the YouTube.
Hello.
And 1 second, yeah, let me finish first. So here you can type like, CoreJava by CoreJava by Ratan 9 a.m. class. If you type like that, demo 1, demo 2.
Application list is there. I was checking.
Yeah, this is Advanced Java third. 4 advanced. This is the third class, right?
What you can do is, last 24 hours, you change it, right? Change it to.
This is the data. This is the last 3 classes what we completed, guys. Today class I'll upload tomorrow. Okay.
We did trigger this sort in 24 hours for prod, at least on it. Okay, so I'm not talking about that. Don't worry about that. Just focus on now.
Is it clear now? Yeah. Now tell me, any questions, please?
No, sir.
Yeah, Praveen, I think you're clear, right? So I think you're today's second class.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have a doubt. Hello.
Tell me.
Sir, Java 8, how much concept will you cover? Means example in all the thing.
Java
8 will you cover it now? So in normal collection, will you use the Java 8 concept and execute the program? Means like
a complete Java collections will discuss about the Java 8 features only, because method references, lambda expressions, wildcard symbols, this is all from Java 8 version, right? Yeah, okay. So Java 8 version is important, guys, because Java 8 only we have the functional interfaces, lambda expressions, method references, type erasers, wildcard symbols, and so those all the concepts. Java 8 version will make the code, because industry using Java 8 version only still. That's what we need to more focus on Java 8 only.
okay. Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Guys, any other questions, please? Yeah, that's all for the today class, guys. Meeting tomorrow will continue. Tomorrow you have the class. Just 1 hour class, just in the class, and tomorrow we'll go for the continuation of first application, right? And try to complete the formalities, guys. Bye. Tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So every day 1 hour class?
Every day will be 1 hour class only.
Okay, thanks.